The spectacle is the moment when the commodity has attained the total occupation of social life. Not only is the relation to the commodity visible, but is all that one sees. The world one sees is its world. Modern economic production extends its dictatorship extensively and intensively. In the least industrialized places, its reign is already attested by a few star commodities, as by the imperialist domination imposed by regions, which are ahead in the development of productivity. In the advanced regions, social space is invaded by continuous superimposition of geological layers of commodities. At this point in the second industrial revolution, alienated consumption becomes for the masses a duty supplementary to alienated production. It is all the sole labor of a society which globally becomes the total commodity for which the cycle must be continued. For this to be done, the total commodity has to return as a fragment to the fragmented individual, absolutely separated from the product forces operating as a whole. Thus, it is here that the specialized science of domination must turn to a specialized. Because audience power is produced, sold, purchased, and consumed, it commands a price and is a commodity. Like other labor power, it involves work. So at the outset, let us consider what we mean by work. By common usage under capitalism, work may be defined as whatever one does for which one receives pay, wages, salaries, etc. Let us defer for the moment that the fact that audience members do not get paid for the use of their audience power. As such, it has become to be regarded generally as doing something which you would prefer not to do, something unpleasant, alienating, and frustrating. It also is thought of as something linked with a job, a factory, an office, or store. It was not always this way. And its base, work is doing something creative, something distinctively human, for the capacity to work is one of the things which distinguishes human beings from other animals. By changing the world they live in through labor, human beings at the same time alter their own nature, for the lives of people are influenced both by what they produce and how they produce them.
We will protect you and we will fight with you. Moments like this give every woman an opportunity to decide what kind of person she wants to be. Deep down, no matter what face we present to the world, no matter what pain we're hiding, what struggle we've been through, we know our worth. We know what we're capable of. We know who we are, who we'll always be, and we have a choice. We can hide in the shadows, or we can stand in the light.
Commodity feminism is where feminist ideas such as self-empowerment and agency are attached to products as a selling point. It's one specific element of commodity activism, which in turn is one part of the larger story of the historical emergence of brand culture. As an example of commodity feminism, or what some have called power femininity, the Real Beauty campaign brings itself into a relief a debate over the relationship between gender and consumer culture that has been taking place in both national arguments and everyday interactions since at least the 19th century. The question in some ways is simple. Have women been empowered by access to the goods, sites, spectacles, and services associated with mass consumption? In Lisa's passage, she says, though these virtual worlds are the direct ancestors of MMORPGs, there is at least one major difference. They are heavily capitalized entertainment media and are rapidly converging with other digital forms such as cinema, online commerce, and advertising. Cross-media franchises like The Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, and Star Wars have all produced successful digital games as well as action figures, spin-off novels, and other official licensed media products. However, as Jenkins notes, participatory media technologies like the internet, digital video, and video game engines have permitted fans to broadcast their own unofficial, unlicensed additions to these franchises. The mass adoption of the internet in recent years has led to both an increase in user production and the increased licensing of digital media products, creating a delicate balance act between media industries' desire to control their products and fans' desires to control them.